Hi, this is Peter Stanley. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to take a look at the Mars Hydro SP250 grow light. Okay, so Mars Hydro gave me this light to review. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. I'll go ahead and go over some specs before we open it. So it's intended for a 2 foot by 4 foot coverage area, IP65 waterproof rating. The average micromoles 490 at 18 inches. It consumes, I'm going to do my own test on this, but they say it consumes 230 watts, 684 LEDs, and the brand of the LED chips is Epistar. It's got a mean wheel driver, which is really good. Those are very good drivers. It has a 3-year warranty. It also has some IR and UV lights embedded in the panel. The brightness is adjustable, but it requires removing the driver, and then you can take a screwdriver and adjust the brightness. So that's dimmable, which is really good. And the spectrum, there's a range of 450 to 475 nanometer, 620 to 630, 650 to 660, and some just plain white. So that's the spectrum. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Okay, so this is the box in the box. If I'd known that, I would have already removed that. Okay. I don't know what the exact weight is, but it's pretty heavy. If you use a knife to cut this open, I didn't cut anything, but be careful, there's stuff right here at the very top. So we've got, looks like a hanging kit, rope hangers. It's really nice that they include that, because I always have to buy these. So it looks like 2 sets of these. It's very good. I really appreciate that they include that. Yeah, this, I guess, hooks into the top of the panel for the hangers to attach to. There's some literature. Looks like the parameters, operating wattage, color spectrum, power information at different distances and heights. So this is really helpful, especially if you don't have a par meter or if your par meter is kind of iffy. This is a really helpful reference. They included that. Some other information, warranty card. I believe it had, I think I mentioned it has a 3-year warranty. Mars Hydro, I've never used their products, but I know they've been around a while, and I've heard good things about them. That's interesting. It's actually got a wood as part of the packaging. I've never seen that before. That's really neat. I mean, there's like padding with here attached to the wood, but you see there's the panel underneath. Never ever have seen that in a grow light box. Really cool. So here's the panel itself. Grow light's so long it's hard to get it in one shot, but I'm just gonna kind of pan this down. And carefully pull this out of here. There's the mean wheel driver. It's ELG 240-36A. So to adjust the brightness, I believe we need to unbolt this, and then there's an adjustment underneath. So it looks like the cord going to from the driver to the light. So if the driver needed to be mounted away from this, it could. It's there, and this is the power cord. So nothing has to be wired, it's all ready to go, plug and play. Very long grow light. So you can see all of the LED. So it's kind of like Looks a lot like those quantum boards. It's made in China. So imagine it's rated IP65, but imagine you wouldn't want any. These don't really look like they're, maybe there's a coating, I'm not sure, but you really wouldn't want to get water on these to be safe. But the IP65 rating should make it suitable for at least really humid environments. Wouldn't want to dunk it under water or anything or splash it onto. I believe these are like some of the later little UV IR lights, these little red ones. This is a fanless system, so it's all heat sink based, and it looks like there's a lot of ventilation in there. I don't know if this whole design should be to dissipate the heat. So it does not have a fan, so that's pretty cool. So it's very quiet. All right, so yeah, so let's go ahead and take this downstairs and we'll plug it up and see how it looks. Okay, so I've got this hooked up and I've got it set 18 inches above this bucket just to, as a measurement for my par test. And what I'm gonna do is transfer these 2 scorpion peppers that have been in cracky containers over to this little makeshift EWC setup just as a short-term grow test. Okay, so I'll go ahead and plug this up. So I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of getting backlighted out, but it's pulling exactly, it's fluctuating between 229 and 230 watts, which is what the product page states. So it's 230 watts, and it was on 230 and bounced back. So that's what it's pulling. A shot of the light from underneath. It's very bright. Color looks very good. Let's get the par meter out. Okay, so let's get a little reading here. This is 18 inches. So I'm getting at 427, 434, 438. This is the easier way to move. Over 400, 420, 430. It is like 440. Let's go here a little bit. The reference sheet said it would hit 632 at 18 inches, but I don't 100% trust this par meter. The apogee sensors are more accurate, and this is good as a reference, but I'm not holding it against the light because I don't 100% trust this, but from some of the tests I've seen. But hopefully Shane from my grower would do a full workup on the par test on this light. Well, he's got better equipment. But that's what I'm getting with this hydroform meter. So if we pull it, see just a few inches, I'm getting about 900, 1,000. So I mean, even with this, a pretty powerful light. Getting 630, probably at about 14 inches maybe. As you can tell, it's not putting off any sound. There's no fans. I'm going to make a lot of noise when I turn that pump on. And we get the plant set up. I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so got this set up. These were in like some cracky bottles, and they've been neglected, not hardly getting any light or anything, so they're in pretty bad shape. So this will be a good test, see how they do. I hope I don't have the nutrient level too high. That's where I'm... kind of see, because these top roots have been kind of dry, but it's going into oxygenated solution, so I don't really know if that's going to mess it up or not. I haven't tried that before. So if they start dying really quick, I'll drop the nutrient level. So these are both Trinidad Cardi Scorpion plants, and you see they're pretty poor shape, but they're still alive. So this is just a short-term grow test. We'll see how they do, and I'll report back in about a month to show the progress. I think I'm going to use this light with my new starts in the coming year. So I'll use this grow tent. This will be my intermediate kind of staging area from the aero garden. So I think it'll be a perfect light for that. So my pump is very noisy. Puts out a lot of air. Okay, so that's the Mars Hydro SP250 set up and ready, and I will report back in about a month to show how these are doing. I suspect they'll do very well under this light. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked that. Please like, comment, and subscribe.